Hi there, my name is Megan Freed. I am one of the attorneys here at Freed Marcroft. We are a law firm in Connecticut that practices only divorce and family law. So I'm talking about divorce today. One of the questions that people ask is how long do I have to wait before I get divorced in Connecticut? So I'm going to throw some legal terms at you. I apologize for them in advance. I promise I will define them as we go along. But there is what is called a statutory waiting period to get divorced in Connecticut, which means that you have to wait about 90 days from this date to this date before the court can divorce you. And to further complicate things, 90 days usually winds up being about 120 days. Don't ask me. That's just the way it works out. So that's the old rule, and it's still technically the rule. But now what we can do is we can file a motion to waive the requirement that you have that waiting period. So that's a modernization of the divorce laws here in Connecticut that's been around for a few years. And we do it a lot. Our divorce team practices in all of the different modes of divorce in Connecticut. So mediation, collaborative law, and litigation. So if you imagine mediation and collaborative law, those are alternative dispute resolution where you're not going to court. You're not asking the court to make decisions. You and your spouse are making decisions with your legal team and other professionals like a financial professional and a mental health professional to reach the agreement that's best for the two of you and for your children if you have them. A lot of times that can happen pretty quickly. And so when we're ready to bring that agreement to court, we would file it along with a motion to waive the 90-day waiting requirement, and you would be able to get divorced. So the order is we sit down, we work everything out, and then we file your divorce and get you to court to finalize that. And we ask the court to waive the requirement that we have that waiting period. In a divorce that is litigated, if you and your spouse are reaching agreements through your lawyers during that process, you might also be in a position where you want to waive that 120-day requirement, and you can do it in those circumstances as well. So the answer is, if you and your spouse agree on all the issues and your legal team has worked together with your spouse's lawyer to bring things to a resolution and you have an agreement, you don't have to wait before you can get divorced. On the other hand, if you don't have a full agreement, the technical rule in Connecticut is that you can't get divorced until you're through that 90 days. That's effectively like 120 days. So my best advice is to go see a legal team, learn about those different ways to divorce, mediation, collaborative law, and litigation. Figure out your goals, find out what's best for you and your family, and we'll take care of your priorities around the time frame as we're learning about all of your other goals and priorities. Again, my name is Megan Freed. Thank you so much for joining us.